Hello. Just setting up a little early. Give me just a few minutes to get everything together. Coffee power. Hey, a lethal jelly bean. I shall also indulge in some coffee while I get the programs up and going. So, something I checked out right before the stream was I just tried to copy and paste the entire program that I'm going to be using today, and it worked. So far, so good. I think I've got everything I need now. Make sure my phone is not going to bother us. I'm getting a lot of these bot texts that are like, "Hi, would you be able to do night shifts?" from an unknown number. No. I've been working a job somewhere I had no idea about for however many months. Maybe it's that subway I used to work at for like all of a week over a decade ago. All right. Maybe they're still wondering where I left because I just absolutely ghosted them. I don't feel bad about it. They were real weird. All right. Yeah, you can see I've got PNGtube Remix open, but I've actually got it open twice here. So this is my little PNGtuber that I've made. I'll put her back in the background and see if I can get another one made. Maybe focusing on just trying some new things out in the program that I didn't really try the first time around. Let's sketch it though first, because I did not actually. I did a little bit of sketching on what kind of characters I could make, and decided I didn't like anything that I was sketching at the time. So we're gonna try to do a little sketching together. As always, this is a bring your own music kind of stream. If you want to listen to what I'm listening to Lorne. Okay, what do I want this character to be like? First thing is probably to get a mirror going. Let's drop a little ruler down and start sketching. One of the ideas was like a little slime ball. So we could explore that a little bit first. What's some things I could do to this? To make it like an interesting slime ball. Maybe I can get like some bunny ears. Nah. Or a little hat. Nah. Oh, nope, nope, not what I meant to do. I'm gonna doodle a little face while I think about it. What if I put like little things floating out of the back of it? Like little watermelon slice. I kind of like that idea. Let's kind of explore the fruity idea a little bit more because I'm having a little thought on that. Maybe I can put her in a little cup of something. Maybe I shouldn't have drawn that on the same layer though. I'm just gonna do this. Not like that. There we go. Delete that. Face, body, watermelon slice. I can spell real good. There we go. All right, a cup. This would be so much easier if I just put it on a mirror. Okay, we're gonna have to put that so that it kind of sinks in a little bit better. Let's give it a little more presence. Okay. And a little handle, perhaps. And kind of like that. And okay, what else could I do to make this more interesting? We could animate some steam. That could be an angle. Then we could take. I'm gonna keep my stuff labeled while I do this. Oh. Body, face, watermelon slice. What's something that we typically put in tea? Let's do a slice of something that you can actually see in a cup of tea or coffee. You like the keys showing up? That's awesome. I hope they're legible and stick around long enough to matter. I don't have a lot of preferences that I can work with in this program that I'm trying out, but it can like hold like within a drawn space. Like I drew this box using like this, and anything else gets like dotted out. Things I would like to see if this program could do it. I don't actually want everything to come in underlined because it's conflicting with this shift_L because I'm pressing left shift. I don't know how to tell it not to say which shift because I think it's just taking up more space than needed. If I could just say shift, because usually it's just whichever shift key makes you feel good at the time. We'll do what the hotkey needs it to do. But that said, this was on the Linux Mint software manager And it's pretty good. It let me pick my font and works pretty well. I did really like that I could kind of draw the size of the box that I want and even control like a little background shadow box if I want it. So cute little pickup. Very happy with it. Okay, what was I thinking? I was thinking about some kind of fruit slice or bean or something. You'd love to hear my take on Linux for Artists eventually and how my workflow has changed. I have the first month's worth of stuff written out. I think I need to write what has been the latest saga with trying to make a planner a little bit, or at least it should be an asterisk in the story at least. But outside of that, it's been a very good experience. Like everything else has worked very well. There's like differences in software. Like this has to be run through Wine. Clip Studio is running through Wine, and it comes with a couple of quirks. Because of that, I can't really undock this window very cleanly. I don't really know or understand how that's working. I have to use I have to like right click the icons at the bottom and tell it to move monitors. Just little weird things like that, but they're all like nothing issues, right? Just little, oh, well, that's a change, and that's fine. So I'm very willing to accept that. What is it going to be? What if the slime ball is like a sugar cube? It just won't dissolve or something. Or a honey droplet. And I'll put a little, no, on a new layer, I'll put a little strawberry. See if I can fit a little strawberry. Is that a little too much detail and too small of a space? Perhaps. It's an idea. Or maybe it's a floral tea. Like a little flower. I know. It could be a hibiscus tea. I've been loving hibiscus tea a lot lately. I just need to look up what that looks like. Oh, I need to hear this song again, actually. I like eels. Novocaine for the soul. All right, hibiscus flower. I don't know if the tea is made from the flower or not. That's cute. Don't care. Just want to see if it's the flower or the leaf. Flower or leaf? Flowers. Okay. And lime juice. I think that could be nice with hibiscus tea. It's very like citric already. Okay. So we have our reference. and we have a plan. So, drawing a hibiscus flower can't be that hard. Start with the scale of the stamen, if that's what it is, and swirl outward from there with some perspective in mind, and hopefully that'll be the end of it. It looks like it kind of dips down the petals. I'm going to draw where the dip would be, and then we'll carve that out in the next layer. It kind of swirls outward like that. Okay. We're going to try to keep that little swirl involved. Okay. Could change the perspective a little more. Just flatten that down. We're going to hope that it kind of comes like this, you know? These leaves don't really come to a point, so I'm going to try to keep that from happening. Just keep it rounded off. And tidy up the scale a little bit. Ooh, she wants revenge. I unironically like she wants revenge. Maybe I can kind of warp things as I need them from here. Okay. And the other one. Should do it. Okay, do another layer just to start cleaning it up. Something like that. We can draw little wobbles in the leaf to match the kind of leaf patterns I'm seeing in these photos when we clean up the drawing a little bit more. Let's save it for now, though. And that's going to be called Honey PNGtuber. Clip. And save it. There we go. I'm going to have to put some liquid in the cup and maybe like a little pattern along the cup. Just because we can, because I don't like big blank spaces. I have empty canvas syndrome. I do not like to see uncovered spaces. And I don't know what to do with them when they're there. I mean, if I were really going crazy, I could draw like a little doily, you know, this little lacy patterns that the cup sits on, or a saucer or something, but I think that's overkill and also taking up a lot of space that a PNGtuber shouldn't take. So I'm gonna ignore that for now. Oh, did I draw that wrong? Oh, I'm not even using the right ruler tool. Okay. Should they have little hands that go over the cup, the lip of the cup? I like that idea. I'm going to keep that idea just because I can. Yeah, we'll just do everything in raster layers. We're not really going crazy with the detail level of this drawing. Where's my rulers? Let me just keep a blank ruler left. No, not like that. It's kind of cute. The hands, like with the hands over the side of the cup. Oh, did my little PNGtuber break, or are they just not? Okay, yeah, they're still functioning. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do rings and stuff. Rings. Like, oh, like wearing them on the little hand. Cute. Cute. But I think I'm not gonna give them like actual fingers, so that might make it being a ring a little bit difficult to convey. We'll see. Not like so a bracelet. Yeah, I mean I could do like a bracelet, kinda. I think, but you could also just having hands makes them able to hold things like a letter that says something, right? Or um, maybe they're eating a croissant, right? They're double wielding croissant. Croissant. Dangerous. Yes. Not super sold on these eyes yet. I might try a different eye style that allows for a little bit more emotion. But for now, we'll go with the little beads. Okay, not that kind of mouth. Uh, what kind of mouth? Evil toothy grin? That's not really matching with the whole. I mean, this isn't either, but let's try it just to see. Very teethy. I mean, we could. Big chompers. Hmm. I'm gonna call that choppers so I don't lose my place here. I'm gonna call this the Digimon grin because all the baby Digimon have this kind of thing going on with their mouth. Sorry about that. And I find it really cute, but I've put it on too many things. I think I need to keep it fresh. That's kind of cute if I go with a little cat mouth. Is this still a Digimon mouth though? This is like the Gatamon baby mouth or Patamon or I forget which one. That a little too toothy. Now I just want to make everything toothy for no reason. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I just don't like the idea of it having teeth, I think. Yeah. I think I like that better. I like that way better. Okay. Yep. And let's get these out of there so I don't get confused later. Oh, right. No mirror for that. Let's use this to make the cup instead. Ah, you know, you know, I'm gonna do this in vector. Give me a new vector layer instead so I can actually push this into a better curve. Not quite like that. Whoosh, whoosh. Is it connected somehow? I feel like there used to be a smooth vector tool here. Simplify, connect, width, redraw vector line. Simplify, is it this? No. Nope. There we go. I think I'm going to have to split this to front and back though. So that the slime can sit inside of it. Okay. It might be all the lines we need. Yeah, let's start coloring. I think that's good enough. Can I turn this whole thing reference? Cool. No, I don't think I actually want to do that, do I? Here's what I think I want to do. A honey golden color. And start filling everything in. And if you're set to reference, you're unset. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Oh, and do the cup front in some kind of ceramic. Getting there. Oh, hiya, Defiant. How's it going? Well, I'm pretty alright. I've got my coffee going. I've got a drawing I'm kind of okay with. And I think I'll start splitting it up to make a little PNGtuber out of it here soon. What was I trying to remember to do? I think I was trying to paint the cup a little bit. Probably just take the same color as the flower. It has gotten much colder here in the past couple of days. I'm trying to stay warm, but I really wish they would turn the heat on in our building. I can feel my fingers lock up a little bit. I also just have very bad circulation, though. So, have you been cooking up any masterpieces, Defiant? I still haven't been Well, like you've seen, I have not been good enough to really model any of those food pictures that you sent me before, but I still want to. I want to get good enough because the whole thing that inspired this Uchu paint exploration was I saw somebody model a like a series of breads, and they used Uchu paint to make them look like anime food, and I thought that's awesome. I want to make anime food. So I'm really inspired to take some good food pictures and turn them into like 3D anime food aesthetic renders. It's been busy though. All good. I can't remember the artist's name. It was just something I saw, I think, on TikTok. What am I avoiding right now that is really slowing me down? Let's separate the stamen, this bit from the flower so I can animate it later. Oh, that means the flower has to be split in front and back too. Urgh. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. This part too. That's fine. Nobody jump scare me for like a second. There we go. There. I should really put some kind of gradient on it. I really need to like do some fun coloring with the slime itself. It's been too much of a flat beigey thing for too long. Eyes, slime. Here we are. No, not like that. We'll just do a simple shade. No, I should stop with that part. Oh, I completely forgot about the hands. How long has that been like that? Here we go. Cup, front. There we go. Mm, I tried. Oh, I tried the pumpkin spice at a cafe that we go to. It's not Starbucks, so it's kind of like their own take on the pumpkin spice latte. Um, and oh, it was very nice until the very end, and then I think I hit all of the chalky powder. mm, mm-mm. Time to get hyper one chalky powder. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I think I'll just stick with my standard mocha next time I go. It was fun to try the seasonal. Just to do something new. That's too much detail for these hands, I think. That's enough. Kind of cute. Maybe I can lean into that. That's a bit creepy. But if I were doing like a plushy slime, then having a few stitch eyelashes like this might be cute, but not for this. Little blush mark, maybe? Can't wait to see them animated. I think I'm just fussing over the details at this point, but she's pretty much ready to start splitting up, exporting, and animating. Gosh, I've been at it for an hour and 20 minutes. Ooh. One more thing. Just do a little gradient to kind of help imply the liquidness of this. Something is altering the color. Foreground to transparent. What is happening in my gradient? It's causing a mix of color. Okay, try that. Did it listen to me or did it? No, 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 don't freeze. Please. Pretty please. Pretty, pretty please don't freeze. No. We got so far. I don't remember when my save was. I just wanted to edit a gradient. Remember you. Wait, I don't care about that. I care about saving the thing. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's saved. Okay. My heart can't take being an artist sometimes. I think this is what's going to be the thing that puts me in an early grave one day. Right, let's see if it'll let me do this time. That's very weird. It doesn't seem to want to let me. Okay, maybe now? Yeah, okay. It's doing what I want it to do now, at least. It's only ever going to take the primary color, isn't it? Oh, too strong. No. Maybe I'm just fussing at this point. Yeah, if it's not adding, it's taking away. So let's just Get rid of that. Just like a simple nope, 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 nope. Maybe this? No. What is this? Nope. So, basic waters. These have lots of bleed and texture. I really just want a soft, maybe like an airbrush? Here we go. All right. Let's deal with the outline colors and the flower and send it over. Oh no, my music stopped again. Okay, I think we can start exporting the pieces. Let's make a save and start trying it. I need to clean up that shadow a little. I think a wiser woman would take that shadow that goes underneath the flower and put it with the flower. But I am not that woman today. And I just don't feel like doing it. Because then I have to think about the lines and clipping and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, I forgot the transparency. I'm going to need that. Just say body, it's fine. Why is my mouse gone? There it is. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. Okay, that should do it for the open mouth. Okay, let's export that. Just check what I've got so far. Got the eyes, we've got the mouth, and the body. I think we're onto this part. Go ahead and split these up. I think that's all our layers. Let me just save this and jump over and start importing, I guess. Can I just pull all of these in at the same time? I can. Oh, that's so nice. Ta-da. Now, as long as I don't need it to move, it's ready. I'm kidding. Okay, there's an order to how this works. Just take a minute to remember what it was. So I think both of these are going to go onto the body. All of this is. And doesn't necessarily need to follow the body for now, so I'll keep that apart. This should go behind the cup. Cup front in front of the body. Wait, am I backwards somehow? Where's the undo button? I'll just do it this way. Okay, so what's on top is actually in the back. And what's on the bottom is in the front. I suppose. Back, stem in front. That seems to be okay. All of these need to be parented to each other and then to the body, though. Which I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we're going to try. Hmm. Am I not able to order things on there? Okay, so I am. Okay, just a very weird thing happening. That's fine. But should be okay now. Just control clicking to move the origin point so that the rotation follows this. Should do the same for the stamen. And the flower back. Probably around there. let's correct the hands. And the PNGtuber. I know it says like .png, but I think that that is the actual. It's not actual PNG. It's like the file type for this app, so it's not going to lose our layers. But I'm just checking on that to be sure. That freaked me out the first time. Where is our little guy? Yeah, okay. So it says in the save menu .png, but then it adds .png remix, so it's like it's saving it correctly. No problems there. Let's get those blinks set up. Should blink, eye open. Should blink, eye closed. Should talk, mouth closed. Thank you. Mouth open. Mouth open. There you go. Is it already picking up my... Oh, it is cute. Okay. That's funny that it can pick it up across two instances of this copy pasted app. That makes testing way easier. So that's good. And from here, we can start animating a few things, like giving a little wiggle to the flower and maybe the body. You're both talking I am Legion. Yes, if I just keep copy pasting this app, I can make a million VTubers all speaking as me as well. That would be a kind of creepy but kind of cute effect given my particular style of drawing. I'm not against trying that just to see what it looks like. Drag, stretch, rotation. Let's do a little squish. Okay, that's just movement that kind of want it to bounce. Like floating. Heading off for bed. All right, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, is it doing that on mouse touch? Is that what's causing the squish? I wonder if I can... Oh, yeah, okay, that is what's called follow mouse. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. I just had to see. Okay. Mm, no. Okay, it's kind of getting a little crazy to control. And the flower is not following. I'm noticing. Even though it says follow parent effect. Hmm. That might mean turning the wiggle off. I really just want squish that doesn't. I don't actually want this so much as I want it to squish. She won't blink again now that I need to test it. Blink, damn you. Did the properties break for eye closed? Eye closed. Eye open. Okay. So what's happening? Why no blinking? All right, so now you're blinking again. Hmm. Whoa. What was that? What in the world? What's happening? What was that? I'm so confused. What is happening? Nobody squish on Blink anymore until I understand what is happening. Maybe I need to apply this across the whole model. Like if I just click in general, does it? Okay. Let's see. It doesn't seem to want to mind whatever blink speed or chance I'm giving it. So I don't know how to really test this in any meaningful way without just waiting on the off chance that she happens to blink. Hmm. Is it that it's not working or that I'm not targeting the blink on the right layer? Because I've tried it on the eyes. And it seems to stay persistent no matter what layer I'm on. I know it blinks. It's just that it blinks like once every minute, maybe. And I have the blink speed and blink chance turned all the way up so that I can test this wiggle effect. But even with all the sliders turned all the way up on the blink, you get one a minute, maybe, which is not very good for testing. She should be blinking nonstop with all the sliders up like this. So I'm confused how to really mess with this area. Lower the speed for a moment. Okay. Speed is lowered. Quarter the chance, maybe too. Okay, so turn it down to like here. All right. A blink. can probably lower the chance a little more. The thing is that I want her to blink a lot, though. Like with a lot of frequency so that I can test the wiggle physics on the blink. There's one blink. Is it possible to like refresh the model? I don't know. Well, I'm just going to turn it up to what I think it should be anyway. And keep this off. I guess we don't use squish on blink because I can't test it. Bounce on changing states. Bounce amount and gravity. I guess that's what was affecting that. Now let's squish. Wiggle. Bounce is not really anywhere here. So how do I control this? Bounce when changing states. So this is only for states. Okay, it's still not exactly what I want. I just want the y-axis to do a little wobble. That's all I really want. I don't want it to rotate. And I don't want it to go on this diagonal. And I also want the flower to follow it, which it's not, even though it's parented. I don't know. I wonder if I put another bounce on this, if it'll just copy. Well, it's not ideal, but what if I just do... Okay. Okay. All right. We just have to apply it all the way down, anything that's a parented stack. Okay. rotation degree. What in the world is it doing? I guess I'm okay with that, with it moving around a little bit in the base of the flower. It's not ideal, but I don't think I have much control of that because it has to follow wiggle physics to stay with the flower. Like if I turn this off, it just, yeah, okay. Which is, I think, not, I think the wiggle physic is not really applying to the origin, which is causing this weird behavior. You can see how the origin is not really following the picture. That is bizarre, but all right. I guess that I have to also apply this across all of these. Yeah, okay. Okay. So now they're all moving in tandem. Yes, I see that little weird artifact left over on the back flower petals. I'll probably fix that after the stream. Hmm. Point oh one, point one. Okay, I think we've got a little PNGtuber. And so if I do this and set it in, set a color key in OBS, then that's all you'd need to make this happen. And I'm going to save that. And if we want to mess with it again a little bit more later, try adding mouth shapes, try animating a little steam off of the cup, or put some little handheld items in their little slime hands, then we can do that. But I think that's a good amount of progress for the day, from sketch to model. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I'll probably be streaming Monday or Tuesday of next week, probably Tuesday. And yeah, I'll see you there, and hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out.